Hey, Stoic warrior. Have you ever felt trapped in your own mind, as if your thoughts were a relentless storm that refuses to calm, no matter how much you try? The more you analyze, the more you spiral. The more you worry, the less clarity you find. Overthinking is not just a habit. It's a battlefield. A battlefield where your own mind becomes both the enemy and the terrain. And yet the ancient Stoics understood this struggle better than anyone. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Pause for a moment, and let that sink in. The chaos isn't in the world. It is in your mind. The question isn't how to stop the world from spinning. It's how to stop yourself from being tossed by every thought, every fear, every imagined failure. Overthinking often disguises itself as concern, caution, or preparation. It whispers, if you just think harder, you'll prevent disaster. If you analyze everything, you'll stay safe. But this is deception. In reality, overthinking steals your peace, exhausts your energy, and paralyzes action. Epictetus warned, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you overthink, you are not reacting to reality. You are reacting to a shadow of reality, a distorted image your mind has conjured. You are creating storms where none exist. True freedom, true calm, begins when you stop engaging with every intrusive thought as if it were truth. Overthinking is a form of slavery, mental chains forged by your own mind. In this video, we're going to explore 6 practical Stoic-inspired methods to break free from overthinking, grounded in timeless philosophy, yet entirely applicable to your modern life. By the end, you won't just understand how to quiet your mind. You'll gain tools to live with clarity, confidence, and composure, even amidst chaos. Imagine Walkes, nang through life with a mind that remains your ally, not your adversary. That is the essence of Stoic mastery. Method 1. The dichotomy of control. The foundation of all Stoic practice lies here. Epictetus taught that some things are within your control and some are not. Your thoughts, your choices, your actions, these are yours. Other people's opinions, events, and outcomes, these are not. Overthinking often arises when we obsess over what we cannot influence. The next time your mind races, pause and ask, is this within my control? If it isn't, release it. If it is, focus on action, then act. Don't ruminate. The clarity you gain comes from acting only where power resides. Method 2. Time-limited thinking. Overthinking thrives in unlimited time, in endless what-ifs. Set boundaries for your contemplation. Give yourself a set period to analyze, plan, or reflect, and then move on. Seneca wisely noted, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Limiting your mental rehearsal of fear drastically reduces unnecessary suffering. Treat your mind like a disciplined student, allowing reflection, but refusing endless spirals of speculation. Method 3. Physical anchors. The mind and body are inseparable. Stoics often practiced exercises, walks, and physical routines to maintain harmony between the two. Deep breathing, stretching, walking. These are not just acts of health. They are tools to break the mental loop of overthinking. The next time your thoughts spiral, stand, breathe, move. You'll notice the turbulence in your mind begins to settle. The body leads, and the mind follows. Method 4. Reframing thoughts. Overthinking usually paints a world of worst-case scenarios. Stoics trained themselves to reframe obstacles as opportunities. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When stress arises, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this challenge strengthen me? By reframing, overthinking transfers. Orms from paralysis into strategy, from fear into fuel. Method 5. Mindful action. Stoicism is not passive. Overthinking often masquerades as cautious inaction. The remedy? Intentional, purposeful action. Even small steps dissolve mental fog. Plan, act, reflect, adjust. But refuse to dwell on hypotheticals. Action grounds you in reality and diminishes the power of imaginary fears. Method 6. Stoic journaling and reflection. Recording your thoughts and analyzing them from a detached perspective allows you to witness patterns and recurrent fears. Marcus Aurelius himself wrote his meditations not for anyone else, but to train his mind. Journaling forces you to separate reality from imagination, thought from truth. Combined with the other methods, it builds a resilient mind capable of meeting life with calm and clarity. Each method intertwines with the others, creating a web of inner strength. Awareness leads to control. Control allows action. Action reinforces awareness. When practiced consistently, these 6 strategies build resilience, focus, and a profound sense of inner peace. Remember this. Breaking overthinking isn't about suppressing thought. It's about directing it, shaping it into a tool, rather than letting it become a weapon against yourself. Your mind is your greatest ally, yet it can also be your fiercest jailer if left unchecked. Each time you pause to observe without reacting, each time you consciously choose control over fear, act with intention, and release what you cannot influence, you reinforce the habit of clarity, composure, and resilience. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True freedom comes not from changing the world outside, but from mastering the kingdom within your own mind. Overthinking thrives on distraction, imagination, and doubt. It grows in the soil of what-ifs and feeds on every imagined disaster. But you, the Stoic warrior, have the tools to starve it. Awareness, the dichotomy of control, time-limited thinking, physical anchors, reframing, mindful action, and journaling. These are your weapons. Each moment you practice them, you strengthen your mind, creating a fortress that external chaos cannot breach. Life will still throw challenges, critics, setbacks, and uncertainty your way. But you will meet them differently. You will meet them with clarity instead of confusion, with reason instead of panic, with courage instead of hesitation. Think of every thought you let pass without entangling yourself, every fear you release instead of chasing, every action you take with intention. These are victories, small but profound. Over time they accumulate, transforming your mental landscape. Where there was once a storm, there is now calm. Where there was paralysis, there is purposeful motion. Where fear once whispered lies, there is now a steadfast voice of wisdom, guiding you to act with courage and live with peace. In the modern world, with its endless noise, social media, constant comparison, and relentless pressures, the ability to maintain this calm is not just a luxury, it is a superpower. Others will be tossed by trivialities, consumed by worry, or trapped in cycles of regret. You will walk a different path. By mastering your mind, you step into a realm of inner sovereignty, where external events cannot disturb your equilibrium, where clarity reigns, and where calm becomes your natural state. Let this be your guide, warrior. Overthinking may whisper, it may try to lure you into the quicksand of imagined disasters, but you will listen with wisdom, act with purpose, and live anchored in calm. The chaos may rage outside, but inside, tranquility reigns. Each day you practice, each choice you make, you carve deeper into your inner fortress, becoming not just a thinker, but a master of thought itself. This is the Stoic way. This is the life of the true warrior of the mind, a life of resilience, reason, and unshakable peace.